to make the view beautiful is where the journey began. It's so lovely to see that at the beginning, when you set out, it was when I get out into the balcony and look into the sea, that patch needs to be cleaned. And it ended up being a whole initiative that had so many people you didn't know come in and make the initiative that much more richer. But the first year you said you had about 15, 20, and then it went into the hundreds in the second year. So how did you manage to keep yourself motivated when you had just 15, 20 people believe in what you were doing? How were the local communities there? What gave you that push and motivation every weekend when you set out that, yes, we are making a difference?
Uh, I think the first one was, I think, when we got down, we have a small Koli community that lives very close to our building. People who don't know, the fishermen community in Bombay, they're called Koli. So there's about 45 households that are just next to our building. And I think it was the second weekend or the third weekend where the children from that village came and started cleaning with us. Um, so it was just nice to see, that I think I always feel that we live in our building and they live in their community. There are no opportunities for interaction between these communities. So when we got down on the beach, they first thought we were mad. They thought, what, these two people, they think they're going to clean this. This is going to keep coming. And they looked at us. They must be thinking, "Acha, ek din kar rahe hain." They will go and they will not come back. So when they saw us doing it again, the kids got excited. They joined in, and I think it was probably just for me internally. I feel like even if I picked up 10 packets from the beach, I felt like, okay, these 10 packets are not going to go back into the sea. I've removed this. I've done my bit to protect it. And then there were a few people from our neighboring buildings who joined, who saw us, who saw from our windows. There was a music teacher of mine who buildings down. She came with her friends. It was one of the big things that we always feel as one of our big rewards from this is that we met so many interesting people through this initiative. And I used to look forward to that. I just looked forward to going down and meeting these people, having these conversations, people from all walks of life. And you would also meet somebody. Some of these Kohli families have been living there for generations, and they know the history of the area. So that would be, getting to know what the history has been of Mahim, how this beach was, all the landmarks there. So I think all of that kept us going, and it changed our perspective in many ways. It made us very conscious because when you saw the garbage, you saw the damage that it's doing. It made us think about how I can not just cleaning the beach, but how do I bring about change in my behavior so that I'm not creating more waste. So I think it was all of those factors that kept us going.
Rashmi, she's covered most of the points, but I would like to add that I think the biggest motivation was each other. When I was down, she kept motivating me to perform, and when she was down, I kept motivating her, because seeing a beach full of garbage can be extremely demotivating, and sometimes you wouldn't know what to do or where to start, and you were just brought down by the ignorance of all of us, right? How ignorance and how inconsiderate we could be to our surroundings and our environment. So I would say that we were motivating each other. Second is that I think when you commit yourself to a cause, and when people realize that you've committed, forget the fact that you're able to show change or not show change. But when they see you being committed to a problem, they acknowledge it, and they give you a lot of love, and they give you a lot of admiration. I think that acknowledgement and that love has also kept us motivated. We've had, after 6-7 months of work, I remember our first article came out in the Hindu. We've had a lot of press write about us. and about our work. We had UN felicitate us in September
No,
2000.
in 2018.
We had
June 2018.
we had UN felicitate us in June 2018, and more than anything is when, forget anybody else, but when the Koli community who live on the beach and who live off the beach, for them to see and use the shore, to play volleyball or to play football or to play cricket or make a makeshift swing to swing on, is that feeling
Those are, yeah, those are our biggest rewards,
irreplaceable, or
yeah.
that feeling is what makes you feel so good, so high, and makes you keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and sorry, one more point is that in the current lives, we're societies within societies. We're not one society today, and with Mahim Beach cleanup, what happened was that we've met. It gives you the opportunity to meet people from all walks of life, and also to understand that how your life is so different from theirs, right? There's so many things that we have that they don't have access to, and they don't have access to, but they're far nicer and content people than you are,
Yeah.
and that energy has a different influence on someone,
Yeah.
so
Also, it's like, people from all walks of life and different societies working towards one goal. You're on that beach, you're all working together, just focused on that one goal to clean that patch. So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
been an amazing journey.
yeah.
I know. Even when you are talking, I can see you both reliving the whole thing of